So this is what an order looks like when it arrives. You have a brush, your color brush. You have your specific instructions, which this one says that Missy is going to get loyal and strong, and she's going to mix both tubes together into the bowl that already has the liquid in it, and your application is roots only. And you also have the Hair Hero's name and phone number if you want better, fuller instructions. Open it up, and here we are. We have your canned roots only instructions that tells you how to mix it and apply it for just your regrowth roots only. Inside here is the developer with the liquid already measured specifically for this amount of hair color, and comes with the napkin to place around your area to protect it, with the barrier cream and cleansing wipes, and 4 gloves or 2 sets of gloves, plus the color. You have loyal and strong, and you mix both of these together and you put them inside the bowl. Some applications require you to use half of a tube or a ribbon inch of a tube, and I'll show you what that means when I mix up my own color. Hey, Karen Ann here with Della Ricca Hair Color, founder of Della Ricca Hair Color, because I'm a crazy hairdresser who wants to help you color your hair at home with professional hair color that we normally get. So anyway, I want to show you what you get when you receive a kit. So you already saw the full kit. Now when you're ready to apply your color, you're going to lay this napkin out on the table. You've got your developer that already has the pre-measured developer that's specifically for you. And you've got your color. And my color is a full tube of Daring with 3 ribbon inches of Loyal. And the first thing I'm going to do, so I've got everything laid out. First thing I'm going to do is going to put on some barrier cream. Open it up, pull it out a little bit, and just a little bit of cream comes out. You don't need much. And I'm going to take it and apply it right around the temples. When you do this, you want to make sure you're not applying it inside the hair, just right along in here. And gonna do a little bit more, apply it here. And of course I have my glasses on. I need to take those off. Apply it here, here, and then I rub it in just a little bit, ensuring that I don't go into the hairline, because I don't want to, because I have gray there, I want to be able to cover it. If it's covered with the barrier cream, it won't color. Next, I need to mix up my tubes of color. So take this, open it up. I looked at my instructions. Hopefully you did the same thing. The instructions for specifically just for you are on this piece of paper right in here. And this is where you're going to find how much to mix of each tube if you have more than one. Some people just have 1 tube. So I'm going to mix it. I'm going to puncture it. Take it, you puncture it right here, and this opens it up. And then I'm going to squeeze the color out as fast as I can. There you go. I got it all squeezed out, and of course I almost missed the bowl because I'm a professional. And this one has already been used partially, so I don't need to open it up. And I'm going to use 3 ribbon inches. And this is where people go like, what does 3 ribbon inches mean? So you can use the top of your brush. So that's 1. And the way I pulled it out a little bit makes it a longer ribbon inch. 1, 2, 3. As if you are dispensing toothpaste onto a toothbrush. That's what that's like. So we're going to take it and then we're going to mix it up. And when you're mixing, you want to be sure you want to mix it up for a couple of minutes. Okay, so I just finished mixing it up, and I want you to see how nice and creamy it is. And there are no color chunks left in. They're completely mixed up, nice and creamy. And I also want you to notice the shade. It is white, and a lot of people contact me thinking this is the wrong shade. But what's happened is the color the pigment is unoxidized, so you can't see it just yet. And that's what makes Della Ricca special. The pigments are super, super small, that they take the time, go into the hair strand, and then they enlarge, and that's when you see the color start turning. And that keeps the hair in great shape and causes less fadage in the future as well. Anyway, so I'm going to show you what my hair looks like before I apply the color. So my application is a roots only, and you can go in and do a perfect sectioning and into 4/4. I just kind of split it this way and over the ears in the back. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, and then a 3/4 in the back, a third section in the back, not a 3/4. And you can see what my roots look like. You can see how they're slightly darker, and I just want to break the base a little bit. I also get highlights every once in a while. So you mix it up, and you know, you don't have to worry about if it's a perfect section because it will still work its way through. So I'm going to take it and I'm going to apply it just at the regrowth only. I want you to see how much color I have on the brush too. Not very much color, and it's right there at the very end. I'm going to go to the other side. I'm going to do the same thing. And so that section is done. I'm going to take about 1/4 of an inch, slice it over. You see how that color mushes, works its way through to the other side. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to keep going until I'm done with this side. And you can see how fast you can be in applying this. When I've done this section around up front, I come around and I look at it and I see sections that I may be able to get a little bit closer around the hairline. This is what I call a double tap. You want to make sure you get all those grays and color in right around that hairline, and you double tap it. Now, I also like to have a little bit, a paper towel with me as well, and I can clean around the hairline. And I'm going to just take part of this paper towel and go around and just clean around the hairline so I don't stain my scalp too much. What you like about the hair color with Della Ricca, it doesn't stain the scalp as bad as the other ones do. Okay. And I'm going to take it. You see how I'm just applying it and then re-tapping and then cleaning around the hairline. Next is the back section. Not always fun to do. So this is the part where you can put your gloves on. I'm pretty bad about wearing gloves. Please wear your gloves if you don't want your fingers or your nails to stain. So put on gloves, and this is the part, I'm going to turn around so hopefully you can see what I'm doing, is I'm going to see where I applied it up front, and then I'm going to keep slicing this way. And this is where you could also have someone come in and help you. Now, since I'm doing bigger sections, I'm putting a lot more color on, and I'm pushing it through the So I'm back. It's been about 45 minutes and I'm ready to rinse it off. But before I do, I want to share with you the next step. And that is, while it was processing, I cleaned out my bowl and my brush because now there's a new future application. When you reorder Della Ricca, you can choose the eco option, which means we will put the developer in a bottle and you can use that with the tube of color and save the bowl for your next application. It's just a nice option for you if you want to use less plastic. Okay, so now we've done with the application and and the processing, and I want you to see how it's darkened. Can you see how the color has changed? It's darkened because the pigments are coming out and they're depositing into my hair. Now, next is the color remover. Open it up, pull it out, and this is where I can go in and clean around the hairline before I shampoo. Clean it out a little bit, and then you can save it after you shampoo in case there's any that you missed. I find that Della Ricca does not stain very much, but it's there as an option. Now, before I shampoo, you can put your gloves on and then shampoo it. Get one good shampoo, then you can take the gloves off and then do another shampoo and then condition as usual. Anyway, I'll show you the end results in just a few minutes. Well, here you go. Here's the end. I think it looks pretty good. You can see the results. Lightened it a little bit at the regrowth area. I still have my highlights coming through. Added some volume and some shine, and there you go. Anyway, looking forward to helping you with your hair color journey. Talk to you soon.